where we left off, guys, you had ventured back into the Shadowfell despite the horrific time you had in Barovia. You have gone searching for what Limvala is called, or was calling, Lelalia's prize. Somewhere in the eastern mountains of Wildmount in the Shadowfell, you have found a very, very large, kind of hard to miss hole in a mountain range. In this rather unnatural looking hole, a series of passageways led to a peculiar door. Lots of stone coffins around, and kind of like an eerie mist and quiet in the vicinity. You've spoken to the door. It is very pleased to have made some new friends, new people it can mentally joust with, and after some riddles exchanged and a little bit of flattery from Iridia, it's decided to let you in. What it is letting you into, you do not know. All that it is described is that its former master is the one and only Vecna. It's been quite a while since it's managed to speak to anybody, and you are being let into Vecna's private, like, kind of vault area. It is also said that other than Vecna, it did let some miners through, but it's not seen them since, and heard a few screams echoing from inside. He doesn't know what happened to them, but he's assuming it's not good because it's been quite a while since he's seen anybody. With that said, you guys have passed through the door now. As you enter a long, dark, chiseled out hallway, pitch black in here at the minute. For those of you without dark vision, you may need a light source. What would you guys like to do? I know you're technically moving past this area now, but I'm just going to shove you onto this map for the moment.
We're through and the door's closed, right?
You're through. The door is still open for now.
Okay.
You literally stepped through it, so I'm just going to say you are like on the other 5 feet side of it. You can see ahead of you. The passageway is about 10 feet wide, just under 10 feet tall. It varies in places as it's not an even cut. It's very very coarse floor and hallways. Clearly not a passageway for presentation, one for function only. But it's pitch black and it seems to wind and bend as it proceeds to the northeast of where you are.
Meridia will draw her sword and turn around and look at the group and just go, well, I suppose we best be on high alert moving forward. If the miners that this door let through ran back out screaming. But
I think there is a slight correction for that one. They were indeed screaming, but never ran out.
what perturbs me more, though, is that why here? Why something to do with Vecna? Why the basement of Vecna's something? Like what was above this? What was taken? Like what moved?
His whole lair?
But where did it move to?
That's a good question.
Not. In fact, no, because Jack is not Hunter. You can all give me a history check if you wish.
Oh, hits.
If you are proficient in history, do let me know.
Meridia is not, but I will quite happily do a history check.
Okay, who was that second in history check for, Jack?
That was for who has the +4 in history. Why is no one naming their sheets? Daic.
Okay, cool. Well, okay, cool.
Lavender is proficient in history.
Okay.
She gets a 10 though.
Right, okay.
Sorry, Frankie. Lavender's even rolling bad with my dice. Like,
Daic would have heard the stories. Vector's one of those names where you probably all couldn't put a story together on who they were or what they did. But it's one you all recognize. Daic is able to think back to the stories of Vecna's last major appearance in the world. And apparently he has heard tales of how Vecna fought a mighty group of heroes as he was attempting to change from being a lich into a god. And he did so by attacking a city upon the back of a giant undead titan. Atop the titan's back was Vecna's lair / city that he ruled over. It's said that city came from the Shadowfell.
maybe there's some map or directional point or something to say where this city is gone now, like where it currently is. And maybe that's what Vinvatha's after. Like, this isn't the actual prize. Like, this is just the way to get there. Like a reference point.
Possibly.
Meridia kind of tightens a grip on like the hilt of her sword and just goes, "Whatever it is, I don't like it. It doesn't sit with me right. It doesn't sit with me well."
I don't think we'll know much more until we actually go in.
Right, you are, Hunter. Right, you are. And Meridia will kind of nod and turn around and start walking forwards.
Daic / Eve. Hunter is gone doing who knows what.
Shit, my bad. Sorry, Daic / Eve.
You don't even know what we'll be doing.
Who's Hunter? I've never met a Hunter.
Hunter? Oh, that handsome chap from before. Ah, yes, I see the
Oh.
resemblance.
Yes, the Iron Man. Yes, I remember him.
Mm-hmm.
The BFG.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
As you guys begin to take a few steps forward here, I am just checking, can everybody see?
I can see out to 120 feet in darkness.
Cool. You do have Chewie with you as well. I forgot about that. As you...
Oh no.
What?
Hang on. I just need to check if Lavender can.
Hey, it doesn't say anywhere on these sheets that anyone has dark vision.
Assuming they don't, then.
Eve have spells?
Yeah.
What are they?
Aha. I will... Yeah, this is why I ask people to fill out Roll20. I will Facebook you the PDF that is more up to date.
Thank you.
Uh,
I do know how many spell slots she has though, so that's there. That's good.
cool. That is the most up to date one I have.
Okay.
I don't think having it can see in the dark.
Yeah, I don't think even there it can either. So someone will have to be carrying a torch or illuminating with magic or something if they wish to see. If not, they're gonna have to hold hands with someone. Okay. Thog, what are you casting it on? Okay, Devil can't see either. Okay, cool. Also, Thog can draw the Sunblade for natural light as needed. Okay,
Yeah, Lavender can also do produce flame and just kind of hold it in hand.
okay. So, with at least
You feel
2 light sources there, you can see you're illuminating this tunnel as you make your way through. After 20 or 30 feet or so, the bare rock gives way to a patchwork of jagged rock and old wooden posts, kind of resembling a mine. Um, this area half being supported um, by these wooden beams that are in very bad condition. It has to be said. There's no signs of crumbling rock for the moment, but it's clear you wouldn't want to be messing with any of these supports because they're very old and you don't know how much weight they're actually taking at the minute and can take. As you proceed for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, finally this tunnel begins to open out just a little bit. Gets slightly wider, by a couple of feet, slightly taller by a couple of feet. And after one of these bends in the rock, you can see after about 50 feet or so ahead of you, the tunnel opens up into a clearly larger space. There's also clear signs of dim but present lighting up ahead of some kind. What would you guys like to do?
Carry on.
Yeah,
if you need
progress
anything small to
stealth.
light your way, I got something. Oh, sorry.
What have you got to light the way?
Oh, it's only a very small one, just 5 feet and 10 feet for dim light. You know, if you want a small trinket or something.
I'm assuming
we're,
no, but
we're all good for light sources, right? Like we've got
Yeah,
Fog's cast
we're
light,
good. Yeah.
Lavender's got produce flame. Like I think we're all good for light sources.
Okay.
as you make your way out of this small tunnel area you've been following, there's more wooden slats, again quite old and rotted, lying around on a plateau that you emerge onto. Small wooden beams jut out of the rock in random positions, holding what looked like solid and yet very confusing looking orbs. You're not quite sure what they're made of. They're clearly producing a light which is most likely magical, given the undisturbed nature of the area around you. It's clear no one's been here in a while, and yet these weird orbs of light hang there nonetheless, dimly illuminating the area. Beyond the plateau, there is a large gap as a probably natural chasm is present between where you stand and the rest of the dugout area. Bear about my headphones are running out of battery and it's taking. Okay, cool. Awesome. Someone take care of Thog while he's gone. Tia, you can have that responsibility. You are now Thog as well. Hey, and we have Teffel back.
I have merged one with the backpack.
So as you step out here, you see this natural chasm. You see this kind of like abandoned but dimly lit area, and right ahead of you, by 60 or so feet, there is a very large wooden bridge that stretches across to the other side of this chasm, where the tunnel again seems to continue into the rock. And while you can see the entrance, because of its bendy nature, you lose track of it again, its direction quite quickly. What does catch your attention is as you stand out here in this completely undisturbed area, stood across on the opposite side of this bridge, a lone figure stands staring at you. They have dark, studded armor on, a kind of almost feather-like headdress around the back of their neck, almost like you get on like a woolly coat, and long flowing black hair. Pointed ears are the only real feature you can see on their face, as a white mask covers the rest of it. And I'm going to put you on the map.
I'm sorry, what, Matt? Who?
As you emerge into this silent space, the figure stares at the two of you leading the party, which I believe was Eve and Meridia, and just says, "No further, friends. It is for your own good."
That was ominous.
Where is the figure?
At the end of the bridge.
Ah, I see now. Okay, cool.
Oh, why did you give me a situation like this when Hunter's not here with his Eldritch Blast? You are evil, man.
I mean, Eve's got a fucking longbow. It's practically the same.
Yeah, but Eldritch Blast can pull you 10 feet over the edge.
Yeah, all right, fair play. I mean,
Yeah,
they can probably fly. I'm just going to put it out there.
probably.
Probably.
Uh,
Meridia will shout over. Who goes there?
Someone with your best interest at heart, I assure you. Please, turn back while you can.
Is there a name attached to this host of goodwill?
All you need to know is that the Mistress of Ravens is looking out for you. And for what lies here.
Mistress of Ravens, will that be in reference to the Raven Queen?
Yes, it would.
Of course, we're not here for this. Of course.
Well, it seems that we are working together then. We come to this place not for our own personal gain or for recognition from them, from the one who is affiliated with the creation of this place. We come here because we believe that there is a real threat to whatever is in here. You may have heard of the name the Lelia Silvermist. We believe that one of her champions, shall we say, one of her zealots, found something, or believes that they may have found something and we are worried that it should fall into the Lavia's hands.
I know the name. And I understand your purpose here may be noble. But I would offer the same advice to anyone who passed through here.
Tell me, if we are to attempt to walk over this bridge, are you so inclined to stop us forcibly?
I'm allowed to put a gentle hand to steer the world. Nudge it in the right direction. I am not permitted to intervene directly, no. I will not stop you.
see.
But that assumes that you can cross.
I see.
Permitted by who?
He doesn't answer.
Huh.
I ask again, friend. May we at least have a name of at least yours who is throwing veiled threats at us? We mean you no harm, and we mean no disrespect to anybody that you, if it is indeed the matron of ravens that you serve, we mean no disrespect to her. We come here because we have a mission that we must succeed in for the betterment of not only the prime material, but for that of all the planes involved themselves.
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Fuck off! Do not cast the lightning bolt!
Trying to read. Yeah.
He squints at you, gives a slight bow, and says, Laxaldan, champion of the Raven Queen. I know the one that you have quarrel with. I cannot help you, cannot hinder you. I simply have advice. Do not cross.
What waits for us should we cross?
Death.
It's a percent certainty.
I didn't know you had that tea as well.
Say that again, sorry.
I didn't know you had that tea as well.
Well, I have no more persuasion to give, I'm afraid. He backs up a little bit, stands next to the bridge. And as he does, he turns to you and just stomps his foot on the bridge. As he does, the piece of timber that he stands on just shatters and falls into the ravine below. And he just stands there, looks at you back, says, Go home while you can.
Okay. How do we get across without touching the bridge?
Please
Is
tell
the
me Dayak
question.
has fly.
How far away is that?
It's not written down that he has it.
No, no, he does have fly because Thog flew, right? Didn't Dayak cast fly on Thog?
If he did, it wasn't using anything on his character sheet. So I'd have to say no because it's not here.
Not in his
I'm
spells.
the figures.
Nope. It does not have fly anywhere on his sheet that I can see.
How the fuck did Thog fly?
I don't know if Thor can fly, but he certainly can send people flying.
Oh, that's perfect, Teffel. How many rounds?
Well, let's just say if you don't mind, let me have a look. I'm sure it's somewhere over here. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it has to be Dayak then.
He might have changed his spells up since then.
Fuck.
You literally created the perfect thing for Honor here. He's not here.
No comment.
How far can Chewie jump?
Not 100 feet.
It's not 300 feet, only 90 feet though, if I were to use a grappling hook. I can't be too much better than that for now. Unless... Let me do a little bit of Pythagorean theorem. If we're to launch it at 7.5 feet angle, straight up, and we will carry the momentum. The gap is 90 feet.
Oh, he's got a thing called catapult.
We should be able to make it, right?
Catapult's like an offensive spell, if I remember correctly.
Oh, but what if you were to use it on a grappling hook? Have you ever thought about that?
That still requires every single person to probably make multiple checks to get across. That's all I'm thinking.
That is true. You still have to, use the rope and things. You could definitely launch
There's
a
at least.
grappling hook at 90 feet across. And since we don't launch it at the at the straight line, we can launch it at the angle and have the rest of the momentum take place. So arguably, we'll go over 90 feet and reach our destination by 100 feet. But that's only if there is no more wind at the end.
Isn't there a weight restriction to that spell?
Yes, that is only 1 to 5 pounds, but if you're launching a grappling hook, then it should be fine, right?
Just making
Fucking
sure.
hell. I'm an absolute dickhead. I've been staring at the fucking answer to this all the entire time.
You
Fuck
have
me.
fly.
Lavender fucking steps forwards and goes, "Oh, do not worry, I have this covered," and fucking holds up the flying fucking broom that she fucking got last session. Says the fucking magic word, gets on the broom, Matt. How... I don't have the stats for the thing, and Frankie hasn't written any of this down. Can it hold 2 medium-sized people on it? 2 medium creatures?
It depends on the weight. It has enough size to hold 2 creatures even.
Right. I don't have any of it in
just-
front of me, and
I've
she's
thrown
out.
it into roll 20. I think it's more the flying speed differs with how much weight is on it.
Right.
So flying speed of 50 feet can carry up to 400 pounds, but its flying speed becomes 30 feet when carrying over 200 pounds.
Okay, that's great. Chewie, do we still have the Pokeball for Chewie? Or no? We can't bring
You do
Chewie.
not.
Oh, no, wait. No, wait. No. We can still do this. We can just tie Chewie to the bottom of it, right? Or tie the broom to the back of Chewie.
Huh?
So all we need is some rope, and we can just put the broom on Chewie's back, tie it round it a bunch of times with 50 feet of rope.
So we'll
And
either
then-
castrate Chewie or hang Chewie.
No, not if we like put it around his midriff, from like the back of his front legs to the front of his back legs.
He gets to the other side, roars with it.
Yeah. So fuck it. Lavender will get on a fucking broom, zip zap zop, over here, and then pause and stare at. The token has changed, Matt.
As you look over after the discussions, the figure is no longer there. There is simply a raven perched on the edge of the cliff, looking over at you.
Oh, sick.
What debris is there on the floor, Matt? Is there like stones and shit?
There's many little shards of wood. There's
Yeah.
many little pebbles, bits, shards of like obsidian-like stone. Yeah.
All right. Lavender will pick up one of these pieces of obsidian stone, considering the way that he said, "If you can make it across," and kind of lob the stone in the air and forwards to see if anything happens immediately, wind-wise or whatever, if something begins to traverse this bridge. Or
Stone
I don't
goes
know.
out,
Yeah.
hits the bridge, lands where you thought it would. You manage to get it onto a plank that it doesn't roll off and fall down. Nothing out of the ordinary seems to happen.
All right. Who wants to go first with
Well, just before we do, doesn't matter who, can someone basically instruct Chewie to walk near the edge and listen and hear and maybe use his smell to see if he can detect any people or creatures that are hiding around and nearby?
Yeah.
very, very
Give me a
good.
perception check.
I believe he gets this at advantage. Advantage on perception checks. I'm just going to roll a d20 twice and add his modifier each time. Well,
Hey!
so technically that is a... Is it wisdom for perception? 21
Okay.
with a natural 20.
At the minute, can't hear, see, or smell anything or anyone out of the ordinary or hidden.
Fez. Carry on.
And Lavender will kind of hover out 10 feet and wait to see if there's any sort of reaction from anything or anywhere.
Lavender, maybe I should go first with, maybe Thog. Just because we can take a hit if there is a hit to be taken.
Well, I mean, sure, if you think you want to do this, then by all means, go wild. And we'll hold the broom out over here, waiting for you guys to go for it.
Alright, buckle up, Thog! I'm thinking actually Thog is pretty heavy for me, now that I said that out loud. But I will attempt to kind of do like a bear hug from behind.
Okay. What is your strength score at the minute?
Not great. Well, actually, it is pretty good. Take
Well-
that back. +7.
Okay. Are you trying to carry Tia in the backpack as well?
No.
If you want to have any safety harness, I can of course bring some,
Might be a
Let
good
it
idea because
float,
we don't know
different things.
what we're getting into.
It's the weight
Okay.
restriction more than anything. It's
Yeah.
not that I don't want to take Tyr, it's Fog's heavy. With all her gear and armour and weaponry that she's basically a walking armoury. It makes her
Well,
very heavy.
This time for real. Buckle up, and I will tie some leather straps around Tefel and Thog. And then some ropes.
Nice.
Hang on,
Okay.
just before, can I
I
ask a question? The stairs on the other side that we look like we're going to.
It's more of a tunnel.
Oh, it's a tunnel. Oh, okay. Okay, so I just couldn't see it. That's all. I just thought it was staircases, like same as this side, but
It's like there's not stairs on this side. It's like just wooden slats on the floor.
Oh.
It's essentially a very similar looking tunnel on the other side to the one you've come out of here.
Okay.
Right. Suck it in, Thog.
Yeah.
And I will speak a word under my breath and touch a little vial that's on my hip. A little puff of red smoke responds and surrounds us. And we're flying.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. You flying across the chasm?
We're gonna try.
Okay. Tefel, wherever your token is where I'm going to assume Thog is as well. Lead the way.
All right. So I'll start the ability right at the edge. And I have 30 movement for 3 rounds. Away we go.
Okay. As you fly across, about halfway, Chewie seems a bit agitated for a second. Clearly he can hear something before the rest of you can. As you hit that like halfway mark, there is a strong but not worryingly so updraft that comes from the center of this cavern, this crevasse, billowing upwards. As it does, there's wisps of like condensed air that flow with it that you can see. And echoing out from below to then all around you to up above, you hear "Bow." And as you are flying, this word echoes out, and as it fades, so does the updraft. Doesn't seem to hinder you in any way.
He says, "What, Bo?"
Bow. Let me just double check. Oh, it's not on that character sheet. I cannot double check.
Does Daik hear that as a specific word, considering he speaks Draconic?
He does.
Lovely.
Daik knows that that means fly.
It.
Ooh.
I
That
will
guy.
relay that to everybody immediately.
God. Well, we can't stop in the middle, so I step on it and we get across the sense of urgency. Guys, I don't like you all being on the other side. Well, we're alone over here.
Lavender will offer Tia a ride first, since Tia's the lightest. I'm gonna guess.
Okay.
Aside from my backpack, yes.
Yeah. So Lavender will get Tia on the broom and then dash 100 feet immediately.
Okay. As Lavender and Tia, you dash across this open space. Chewie again seems nervous, agitated. He takes a few steps back from the edge. The updraft reappears. The bits of condensed air whip and whirl past once again, and you hear echoing out from below, "Os." As it fades, the bridge this time around doesn't seem to like the updraft as much, and you see a few planks crack and shatter and begin to fall downwards doesn't bother you so much.
Do I understand what you just said? Or the creature?
That was Draconic for suffer.
Okay.
I
Fly.
understand that, and I just start shaking like a leaf.
Is the portal? Did we get here via a portal? And is it still open?
You did, and it is.
Okay, I'm
As
debating
far as you
just to command Chewie to go back through the portal, just so we don't have to worry about moving him.
Yeah, I think that might be a plan, actually.
Especially because if it's a dragon, he ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
So Date will grab Chewie and tell him to return to the portal and like almost hit him to like really go like
Okay.
quickly, and just command him to sprint back as fast as he can. Hopefully he makes it.
Chewie takes off.
He ain't gonna be any use.
I will quickly activate my weapon and then attempt to fly back over to collect someone else.
Okay. Nothing seems to happen as you make your way back over.
Okay. Seeing nothing happen, Lavender will dash after Teffel as well.
Okay. Again, nothing seems to happen.
Amazing.
Lavender, you take Meridia. I'll take I'll take Dayak since he's nearby actually.
I don't mind being the last one over because Eve still needs to get over as well. And I'm heavier than Eve with all of this, and she like clangs on her armor.
Dayak isn't exactly light.
Yeah, so if you take Eve then, and Lavender takes Dayak,
Okay.
and then either you or Lavender can come back to me.
Okay, sounds good.
Sweet.
I will scoop Eve up quite easily compared to Thog. I'll cradle her like a little baby, and we're off.
Okay. As you hit the halfway point, you hear the sound again echoing out from below. You hear Malok, which translated means suffer.
Is this still draconic?
It is still draconic, and once again, as this wispiness hits the bridge, it crumbles a little bit more.
Dear God.
Good to know that Draconic has two separate words for suffer. That's fun.
Oh, sorry.
Of course
that
it
doesn't mean
does.
suffer. That one was hunger. My
Fuck
apologies.
off. That's a bit That's a bit scarier than suffer.
I mean, having multiple words for a really bad word is also quite terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was fly, suffer, hunger in that order.
Okay.
This is terrifying.
This is horrific.
I think
I will relay everything that's said in draconic.
the second we get over that other side, I reckon we'll see something. So, yeah, we should really sprint as fast as humanly possible, I think. The second we hit the ground.
Yeah.
As soon as Meridia and Lavender get over here, we can run.
Yeah, sure. So after dropping Dayak off, Lavender will come back and grab Meridia and we'll head back over the bridge.
Okay.
For round number 4.
Given my lineage, would I know if dragons are likely to be reasoned with? I'm assuming not, but I just want to know what Teffel would think.
Lineage is
red.
chromatic, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a history or a nature check.
Could I use my Grim ability?
Ooh. Sure, but I forgot what that does because I don't know blood hunters very well.
Grim, where is it? Grim psychometry. When making an history or intelligence check to recall information about the sinister or tragic. It's more about an object or the location. I have advantage on the roll.
Yeah, you can have advantage for that. Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Dicks. No.
Ah,
You would recall enough to know that dragons of any color are scary and mean. That's about it.
Guys, dragons are scary and mean.
Like,
Meow,
like
meow,
Ribbit's
meow.
still here. That's all you would have said.
As Lavender bolts across with Meridia, one last word booms out from below. This one doesn't seem to be enough to rattle the bridge any further. While it is booming, it's said in almost more of a whisper as you hear fear, which those of you speaking Draconic would know means thief.
We're not taking anything
Yet.
yet.
As you make it across to this side, the raven takes off, flies across the canyon, and as it dips and weaves, it flies through a section of shadow, and as your eyes follow it, nothing comes out the other end.
Oh,
All
boy.
remains silent in this chasm.
ah. That was horrific.
Let's move.
Do you think I should talk to it?
You say you should
Dragons are
talk to it.
mean and scary. No offense.
What are you guys doing? You just going through the tunnel?
Yeah,
Okay.
continue forwards. There's no branch off, right?
There is
Like-
no branch off. It is
Just
a
go.
straight tunnel. You can tell as you look around, these other areas have been explored. There are like false tunnels dug in where they've started and stopped.
Mhm.
Same thing for many layers into the chasm wall below you. But it's clear if you want to move in the direction you have been moving, there is only this one tunnel ahead.
Okay.
This one tunnel, does it by chance look like it's received dragon fire from this end to the other end, like at all in its lifetime?
Give me a perception check.
Do I assist with that?
Sure.
Perception. Who's got better perception?
Can I
Or is
help
it just advantage?
with advantage on that?
You already get an advantage from one
That's
other
cool.
person.
Teffel
Double
would know.
advantage.
Yeah, Teffel is
Because I
part
know what burnt shit looks like.
Exactly. Meridia is more watery in nature, so by all means, go for it. Fire's not her thing.
Can I have a look at the bridge
Yeah.
just
Well,
to see if how well it's constructed? If it was merely for the gust of wind or the whisper of a roar was strong enough to damage a well-built bridge.
okay. You look at it. Give me a history check.
I built this shit.
Nice. Looking at it, it's not a masterclass in bridge building by any means. It's quite crude in design. But you can tell it would have been sturdy enough once upon a time. It's just clearly been here for so long that, given the fact it's not a very well designed, it's not a marvel of engineering meant to last the ages. It's clear that it's become quite delicate and fragile over the ages. But when it was built, it was probably fit for purpose. When it comes to the gusts of wind being able to damage it, it's unlikely, but it's not out of the question.
Okay.
For those of you looking for any traces of scorching and a fire breath, looking around this side, it seems very similar to the other side. Very undisturbed, wooden slats, creating like haphazard paths into this tunnel, and supported by wooden beams. On the beams themselves and on the rock faces, there's no sign of any damage from attacks. There's no sign of any damage from fire breath. It seems perfectly fine, just quite old. Are you proceeding through?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Can I have a marching order, please?
I'll use my 2 and go straight in the middle of the group because I don't want to be responsible for anything happening to these.
I'll happily go first. She's not the smartest, but by God, she's the tankiest.
I'll go in the back.
Yeah, Rudy will quite happily take up tanky duties with Thog.
Just don't squeeze me to death.
Mm.
Where's Lavender going?
Lavender will be medium area with next to Tia, I guess.
Okay.
Or no. She will be up the rear with Tefel.
Okay, cool. Cool. In that case, you guys proceed through the tunnel ahead. It bends and twists just like the one you've been in previously, but this time nowhere near for as long. It seems like as you've crossed this chasm into this tunnel, there's signs that this was harder to cut. The rock seems a bit more glassy, a bit more solid. There's less granular pieces under your feet. And after only 30 seconds or so, you're beginning to see it open out ahead of you. Just dips down slightly and then to the left. Out ahead, you can see a wide open space once again, only this time it's like you're looking into another large, bold area, nowhere near as big as the miles across bowl you've seen and entered previously. This one only a couple of 100 feet. It seems to concave as well. And as you get closer and closer to this aperture, the roof of the tunnel you're traveling in opens up into this space as well. Up above, you can see a cone-like shape leading upwards, almost like you're looking at a hollow interior of a mountain. At the top, there is a gap where you see misty dark skies above. In front of you, you see a plateau that then sharply descends 5 feet to the base of this indoor area. Large bits of jaggedy rock stick out all over the place, There's a few dead trees that line the interior here, and a few spots of glowing fungus and mold that provide some very subtle dim light to the space around. Most notably, in the very center of this area, there is a slightly raised circular piece of stone. It's only a couple of feet off the ground, but maybe 50 feet across in each direction. A few carved bits of stone surround just inside the circumference of this circle, kind of like a mini Stonehenge. Only a few inches off the ground, though. And at the center of this large stone circle, you see hovering a few feet off the ground a glowing green crystal.
No.
As you lay eyes upon this, you hear booming out around you. Slinking through shadow, you enter my lair. But with so few of you, that is hardly fair.
Is this when the doom music kicks in, Matt?
What do you guys do?
Oh no, I know what this is. Ah! Dayek wouldn't know. Fuck.
Does
Hello,
the
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Does the crystal look even if it's a different color? Does it look suspiciously like the one I thought got in the other plane of shadow?
There is an ever so slight difference in hue and color, but this looks almost exactly the same to something you yourself have carried. It looks exactly like the shard of the Shadowfell.
Oh, brilliant! But just so we're clear, it was only one time, guys. But Thog will tell everybody that that looks exactly the same, etc.,
So we should
etc.
leave that alone. Is that what you're saying?
I think that's what we're here to take.
No. Why would we want to take that?
So think he can't come and take it.
But we don't know what the price is for taking it.
No, but it can't be worse than what she's planning to do with it.
Can I have a
No
look around and
comment.
see if there are any dead corpses? Invasion from other kind of species or silver moon or whatever before? Oh, silver sorry.
What was that question? I missed that.
Essentially, I just want to have a look around to see if there are any corpses or marks of invasion before us.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Can I help?
Sure. Damn. Okay. Oh, it's an advantage as well. Equally good. Looking around, you see scratch marks in the floor and large signs of scrapages, scuffles, something large moving around. You don't see any corpses. You don't see any signs of fighting. Nothing out of the ordinary or that would point you in the direction you're thinking.
Oh, I see, I see. So it must be a large creature that can't scratch their back.
You
Dayek,
hear bellowing out from the southern part of the chamber a large Go on.
Dayek's quite arcanous. He's quite like he's very good at arcane knowledge and things. Would that include dragons?
Daek's more of a maker and a builder. It depends what you're asking.
What type of dragon would you'd find in a place like this?
in
I
the
could
shadow?
make you roll for it, but with the information you have, you will not be able to roll high enough for that. Because that's extremely speculative.
If it's any help and may calm and or raise any nerves, take your pick, calm or raise them. Thog will you guys would know that Thog has told you that last time she visited a plane of shadow. She encountered a shadow dragon and whipped its ass.
Wait, there is a shadow dragons?
There wasn't in the alternate plane of shadow that I visited.
That doesn't sound any fun.
In
Oh,
response
it was
to
great
this,
fun.
you hear from again the southern parts of the chamber. Bound by shadow, consumed by greed, god of whispers, fallen from creed. And you hear a part of rock break and scratch across the ground as this calls out.
We need to spread out.
Do you need a back scratcher?
There is no reply. You can just hear some more shuffling going on.
Could I have control of Eve's token, please? Thank you very much.
I shall summon a miniaturant on my hand and use protection on us.
Okay. That's the one that gives you temporary hit points, right?
Yes, 11 for, I assume, all of us, if we were close to initially.
As you do that, like almost in response to you triggering this ability, there's another shift from somewhere in the darkness, and you hear, your heart rates increase. You know the end is near. Sweat on your brow and that putrid stench of fear. And you hear thudding, and then another thud, and another thud. Pressing over the top of one of the nearby large, jaggedy outstretches of rock, you see two black claws emerge, giant wings spread and stretch from behind, and a head emerge from behind. It is slightly larger than you have seen before, Thog. I'm just double checking I actually have the right size. Because I just thought my token looked slightly too small. But as you do, you see blue little wisps of what kind of appears to be a mix of like flame and magic pouring from its chest and mouth as it looks you dead in the eyes with a massive grin on its face. And with a whoosh of its wings, it leaps from the top of the rock, stretches them out, and begins to glide towards you, arms outstretched and teeth ablaze. Can we all roll initiative, please?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yay, another dragon to fight.
Yay.
I love fighting dragons.
Fucking hell, Lavender.
Okay.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh my god! No! One of us has rolled above a 10!
Well, I think I really should stop using this darn roll 20 because can't roll above a 10.
Yeah, I'm not into it. I don't like it.
Okay. Fog rolled well. Okay, so what does
Sorry, you can hear that. There's a cruise ship outside ours.
what's Lavender got?
Lavender rolled a 2. The first
Total?
one was Lavender. Yeah, it's in the turn order.
Oh, sorry, it came up as Meridia. I thought that was you. Okay, cool. Cool. Meridia's 5. Which one was even? Which one was Dayak for your 2 rolls, Jack?
They're on the turn order. I did my token selection. 17 was Dayak.
Amazing. I need to know anyway because there's duplicates.
17 Dayak, 60.
Cool. 7. Cool. Blah 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 blah. I think that's everybody. Amazing. Let's give it a little roll. See.
Am I on there?
You are 14, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
I just don't see myself.
I can make it appear in a second, I think. Just give me 1 sec. Cool. If I just do that. Has it appeared yet? If not, you might have to refresh your page. You are definitely there.
Hasn't
I'll
appeared for me
reload.
either. I'll give it a reload as well then.
Yeah, it's not on the camera account either. It sometimes does this, but I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't see mine on there, but it's okay.
Let me just, if I just add you again. Don't worry, I know where your token's meant to be. Has it appeared now?
Hey.
Yes, thank you.
Cool, I just had to put a new one in for you. Right. In that case, first person to react to this is Thog. Thog, what are you doing?
Where is the yon dragon?
Yon
Down here.
dragon is over here.
Perfect. Then Thog is going to do what Thog does best. Commit war crimes, but don't count because she's usually the winner. So,
That is the best way to look at war crimes ever.
it is true. If you are the winner, they literally are not war crimes.
It's
Because
not war crimes,
you
it's
know,
history.
exactly. We call that the British Expeditionary Force. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, because those are numbers Thog knows. And then, oh yes, that's perfect. Because life's not fair, Matt,
Yeah.
like just in the general sense, just, like, it's, how should I put this? It's nothing personal, kid. Thog, at a range of 120 feet, is going to cast a wall of fire.
Okay. Explain to me this spell again.
Okay. You create a wall of fire on a solid surface within range. You can make a wall up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick, or a ringed wall up to 20 foot in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. The wall is opaque and lasts the duration. But I'm going to do that next turn, I think. The sneakiest bit is I can still tell you that, because life is good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Fireball at the Shadow Dragon, because Thog has Fireball now.
Fireball or fireball, did you just say?
Fireball with a bouncing baby bee.
Okay, cool. Amazing.
So, here we are. Come on, roll 20. Play ball. There we go. 21 fire damage.
Cool. Dex save is
15.
It's got an 18.
Okay, that's alright. It takes half. And then, because life's super duper mega not fair at all, Frog is going to action surge and do it again.
Okay. Okay.
That's 26 fire damage.
Dex save. That time it got a 10.
There you go.
That is, and then that is cool.
And as she does this, like blasting off one fireball, grinning at the party, and doing it again, she just mutters to herself, Linvala would love that.
As the two fireballs detonate, the dragon just barrels through it, seemingly not that hurt by it in the slightest. But as the fire illuminates its skin, its scales, its size, Thog, you can tell just by the curvature on it, the build of it. This dragon is definitely a bit bigger and a bit older than the last one you had to fight.
Oh, thank goodness. We're fighting a geriatric. Easy.
Is that everything?
That is everything for now.
Okay. Teffel, not Teffel. Daik is up. Teffel is on deck.
Does the dragon seem to be wearing anything metallic, chains or clasps on his wrists? Like
It's not wearing anything.
delightful. Then pretty much the only thing I can do at this range is not that. Sorry, I'm just checking ranges on things. 125. Daik will move to. I'll try and move. I can't move any tokens now.
Oh, because you're on the measurement tool.
Aha. Daik will move to. So what's that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How long does he have? 30. He'll move to here. Hopefully that's in range. Yeah. Magic missile.
Cool. Go ahead and roll your damage.
3rd level, and magic missile is. That a 1d4. So that's 1d4 plus 2d6. Is that right? Plus 1 for 3rd level magic missile.
I think it just goes up by 1d4 per level.
When you cast a spell using a 2nd level or higher, the damage increases by 1d6 for each slot level of
A
a
magic
third.
missile?
Yeah, that's what it's got written down here.
Is it the other magic missile? There's two, isn't there? What's the other one called?
Jim's magic missile. Magic missile is definitely a D4.
Oh,
Jim's magic missile. Let's have a look. No, the Jim's one's D4 as well. No, magic missile is 1d4 plus 1 force damage. When you cast a spell using 2nd level or higher, the spell creates one more dart for each spell slot above first.
Okay, so if I cast it at 3, it's 3d4 basically plus 1.
Yeah.
So there's me 3d4. Wow. So I do 5 damage. One of which is force 4 or piercing.
Cool. What type of damage is that, sorry?
4 piercing, 1 force.
Cool. Excellent. You definitely strike the dragon.
Thanks.
Careful, you're up. The shadow dragon is on deck.
oh boy. Well, I'm going to dash, so I'm charging to here. He's still out of range. So I'm going to attempt to cast Crown of Madness.
Oh.
What does this do?
This is fucking crazy if it works. He must make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. That is a 21.
That's a success. For a moment, a jagged iron crown begins to form around the dragon's head, but he combats it away and it fades into nothing. That sucks. That's
Okay.
alright. It's worth a shot.
Anything
That's
else?
my go. Yep, that's everything.
Okay. Cool. What is your fly speed? Cool. Shadow Dragon's turn. Let's just measure a distance of my own. Awesome. Dragon is gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and fly up 20 feet into the air. And that is all. Well, no, he can dash now, can't he? Nah, he is going to get there. He's going to use his action as he hovers 20 foot in the air. His wings spread out wide. The jaw opens, and as a bit of this like blue mist protrudes from it, he just looks down at you all and says, "Fear me." And he's going to use his frightful presence. So, can you all make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Anybody who is within 10 feet of me, which is Daek, Tia, Eve, and the homunculi, if it counts, gains a +3 to this as well.
What save was that? Sorry, Matt.
Wisdom.
Is this to be frightened?
It is.
So Eve has advantage on this.
Cool. Oh, a dragon's a favorite enemy.
It just says here, brave, you have advantage on throws against being frightened.
Yes,
Oh,
halfling.
okay. Oh,
Halfling,
very
baby.
nice.
So let's do Eve first. Wisdom, yeah.
Yep.
So 24 for Eve. And Day.
It's not 21.
I get +3 from
Oh, yeah, from
whoever.
Meridia. Yeah.
And then Wisdom. So 17 for Dayak.
Okay. What's Lavender's?
Lavender
And
gets
what's Meridia's?
for what was he saying? A wisdom.
Yeah.
Lavender gets a 23.
Okay.
+9 and then +3. And Meridia rolls a natural 19 plus her wisdom, which is 26 in total.
Okay. Unfortunately, Tia and Dayak, the sight of this creature, how big it is, how fearsome it is, sends a shiver down your spine, and you are now frightened. You can repeat that at the end of each of your turns. But yes, you are currently under the frightened condition. Tia, you are up. Eve is on deck.
It's happening. It's not good. It's not good. Okay.
Wait. I think Lavender got less than that actually. She's got. Yes, though she would have just got a soft 20 in total, not a 23.
That's still fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm still inside the backpack, so that should be okay. There's nothing to fear. I only have things. There's nothing else going on. And
I'm not counting you as still being inside the backpack.
okay.
Because you said you
Shit.
got out, but you didn't tell me
Shit.
you got back in.
Okay. I'm just gonna hide behind the rock.
Behind a rock.
Is there any rocks?
I mean, the part you're in is still kind of half of a tunnel. I guess you could crouch behind Meridia and against the wall if you want to try and hide.
Yep, I'm just gonna go there and curl into a ball.
Okay, give me a stealth check, I guess. With disadvantage.
Oh.
Second roll. Oh, okay.
Yep, there we go.
Tia, you definitely think you are hidden.
Yeah.
Eve, Eve, you're up and Meridia on deck. I'm assuming that's all you want to do, Tia.
I suppose at the end of my turn I can still, get out of fighting condition.
Yeah, try and save again. Wisdom save. Wow. You
Okay.
are no longer frightened.
I'm still curling the ball. It works.
For a natural 1 to a natural 20.
Eve, you're
Luckily,
up.
it's not the other way around.
Eve will use the bow she has. The bow, the Vanguard, I think it's called.
Yes. Vanguard of Uptea.
1d8 plus 5 piercing. So let's go and roll the d20.
Don't forget Hunter's Mark.
What is Hunter's Mark? I don't know what that does because it's not written on her sheet.
It deals extra damage to the thing and you can track it. It's just concentration.
Hunter's Mark. 1 second.
It's a bonus action, and as long as she's within 90 feet, she can concentrate and do extra damage. I think it's a D8 or D6.
D6. Okay, so I'd bonus action cast that first. Hunter's Mark is a first level, so we take one of them off. Am I in range for Hunter's Mark?
Yeah.
90
Just
feet.
about.
Perfect. And then, yes, so I will roll this, which is a plus 11, apparently. Oh, well, that's not hitting.
That is a miss.
Amazing.
Second attack.
Oh, she gets another one.
She does.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's still a miss.
Okay. Yeah, she's
This is C we're talking about, right?
can't really do anything.
Yeah.
She'll
If they
move a
have
bit.
at least plus 11 or more to hit.
She'll
I
move
didn't hear that. You cut out loads.
I thought they had at least plus 11 or more to hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's plus 12 to hit at the minute.
Damn.
It's a 16 hit though.
16 misses.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. Eve, I don't think you can do anything else.
Okay. Meridia, you're up. Lavender's on deck.
Right. Okay. I don't really know how the fuck I'm gonna do any of this. Did you say it's 20 feet up in the air?
Correct.
So if I were to stand, say, for example, here, would it not, in fact, be? Oh fuck! It's not even.
I will. Sorry,
pitched.
I've just realised it's
Right.
higher up than I technically specified.
Okay.
It took off from on top of a 15-foot pillar, so it's
Right.
technically 35 feet in the air, or 30 feet from where your thing is there.
Okay. So it's 30 feet away from there. Well, 35 feet away from there.
And
And then
35 in the
35
air.
feet in the air. Right, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Fucking hell, right, okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, I guess. Let's get this one out here. And it's currently in the air, right?
Correct.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna look at Fog, I'm gonna nod and I'm gonna wink.
Nice.
And you're going to watch as Meridia begins to start casting a spell, as that kind of inky droplets begin to go into her eyes and fill up as if water or food colouring has gone into a glass of water. And then it's going to go pitch black, and she is going to cast Fireball at that fucker.
Okay.
Dex save, please, Matt.
That is a whopping 16.
Hey, that meets my... No, that's a fail. Mine is 17.
Cool.
So wait. So you are gonna take. Where's my d6? 5, 10, 14, 17, 18, 19. Fuck me, 2 1s really, and a 2. 21 and 5, 6, 27.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yes.
Again, as the fireball detonates, it seems to, it seems to scorch its scales a little bit, but it doesn't exactly hurt it.
That's chill. That was just a standard bog standard level 3 fireball. And then yeah, I'll just chill for the time being. Everything else is out of range.
Cool.
Yes.
Lavender.
Lavender is going to stay right at the fucking back here. And she is going to use Ralthim's Psychic Lance on it. Can
Oh,
I
I
make
love
an
that spell.
intelligence saving throw, please, Matt?
Intelligence.
Yes.
That is a 19.
That, I believe, is a definite pass. Yes, so it takes half damage.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to take 4. So wait, how did she cast a spell again? 5th, so it's a 86 again. 1 really, fucking hell. 1, 4, 9, 14, 16, 20, 24, 27 half of psychic damage.
Cool. Good to know. That one, it seems to wiggle its head a little bit as the lance strikes it, winces one eye, and then just grins its teeth. Fog's up, Deck's on deck, but we're going to take a 5-minute break there as we're at the top of the round. Plan
Just a
your turns if you have time in those 5 minutes. Go on, Liam. What?
quick question. This raised bit up here, slightly off from Lavender. Is that like up in the air a little bit, or is that just wall?
It's like 5 feet up from where she is.
Could she climb that?
Yeah.
Yeah. 10, 15, and kind of get into this little nook bit back here.
Cool.
Yeah. That would just be the end of a 10 then.
Awesome. See you guys in 5 minutes. Are you still there, Jack? Hello.
Blue.
Okay.
Hola, Thog. Is everybody back?
Oh.
Take an Eve off.
Oh, it's convenient they're back at the same time.
I know.
That is
Okay.
brilliant. Yeah. That is just phenomenal.
I just.
I can imagine Tia like being in a box, scooting around.
See, now this
That's-
image has been put in front of me. Now I can not unsee Tia as a corgi.
That is what Tia looks like in the back of Thog's backpack.
Yeah, literally.
It's just you're back in just a normal city street, and everyone's wondering why there's a backpack running down the road.
Tia just slept in
Including
late.
Tia. Just everyone's wondering what the hell's that backpack doing, including Tia, who happens to be the one running.
Okay, top of the round. Thug is up. Dayak
Okay.
on deck.
So Thog is going to go and I'm still on the distance tool, 1 moment. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And then Thog has don't worry, I can do that too. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, try it. Just try it, mate. There's nothing like seeing the enemy's distance counter spaz out once they realise Thog is focusing on them. Then Thog is going to cast the not very often cast spell, Guardian of Faith.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I
that's a
love
good
that
one.
spell.
That's a good one.
That's a
Thank
very
you.
good spell.
So,
I hate you though because I don't have a token for this ready.
but that's my problem, Shauna.
Okay, Faz.
Luckily, I have a special tool used for just this purpose. There you go.
Lovely.
And-
Describe to everyone what they see then.
So, they see a large spectral guardian appearing. It appears to look exactly like Thog in full plate armor, and with a large glowing purple visage with slight hints of sunlight around the edge. It's going to have a horrible time once its turn starts. Really, really horrible time.
Okay. Let me tell you who go first. First, I'll introduce there. Any hostile creature to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of I see what you have done here.
Thank you. It has begun its turn. Right next to it.
Oh, no,
Whether
not
that-
that. It won't. Beginning its turn, I don't think it'll take any damage.
That's-
the second
no,
it moves
that's
in
what I mean.
any direction, it will.
Yes. It's all about, that's the thing, it's all about area denial.
Okay.
If Thog can't reach it, it can't reach Thog. Them the rules.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. I
And
end my turn.
Cool. Dayak, you're up. Teffel, you're on deck.
Right. I am still frightened, so cannot move towards said dragon. However,
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Did you make your saves at the end of your turn?
I
However-
haven't done yet.
however, that is not towards the dragon, correct?
Correct.
Amazing. So now Daik will, even though he's frightened, will cast lightning bolt directly through this dragon's skull.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a deck save, right?
Yes, Dex.
Dex saving throw, yes.
That is a whopping 10.
I'm assuming that fails.
I think it does.
Okay, so that's 8d6. Is it 8d6? Yeah, so I'll just do 4 and 4. So 27 lightning damage.
Cool. Your lightning strikes it as its attention is distracted by this giant guardian spectral fog that has appeared. And you catch it off guard, strike it in the side. Still smiling at you all. But that got its attention.
Oh dear. And then, yeah, I'll end my turn and then do a wisdom save.
Yep.
Piss. I don't think he's got any wisdom things. Nope, he's still frightened.
Okie doke. Tefel is up. Then it is Dragon.
Okay, I'm going for it. Right. Oh god, I hope this fucking works. Everything I do fails. Right. Tefel is still charging up. They can get to there, I believe. 35 movement. And they're going to scream at the top of their lungs in Draconic, "Come forth, my brethren." And the Shadow Dragon will see a gigantic dragon, the same size as it, burst out of my chest, made of light. Can it make a intelligence saving throw?
Holy crap.
Oh shit!
That is a 22.
God fucking damn it.
It was such a good idea.
God damn it. I'm just destined to fail. Right,
I'm rolling quite well here.
yeah, it's fine. I just had a very good idea. It's alright. The radiantly glowing dragon just fizzles into thin air, and Tefel's shoulders just kind of slump. That's my go.
Okay.
Oh, fuck my life.
the dragon looks down at you and just smiles.
Fair.
Its go. Here is on deck. It is going to fly 50 feet, 55 feet to here.
Dearest Matthew, Dex save, please.
Thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That is a 18.
Yeah, that succeeds. It takes a total of 10 radiant damage.
Nice. It gets slashed at by the giant thug, but seems to shrug off the attack, not willing to take on something spectral. It's going to go over the top of your head, Meridia. 55, 60, 65.
How far above me is it?
30 feet.
Am I not in cover anymore? Question mark.
70, 25. It is then going to, as it swoops down, is getting lower and lower. Well, lower and lower from your perspective by a little bit. And it's going to use its shadow breath attack. Can I have Tia and Eve make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Dexterity.
Yep.
Oh, that's not that bad. I don't think she's got any bonuses.
I
Hey.
would like Flash of Genius and roll to the side, so 20.
Flash of geniusing yourself.
Yep.
Okay. What? So okay. 20. Okay, cool. You both fail, taking 54 points of necrotic damage as this blast of darkness surrounds you both and hurts you both. I'm assuming the homunculus isn't in this because I'm just assuming it's attached to Dayak the whole time. I don't think Dayak would be in this cone, would he? Cones are like 33 degrees normally, right?
Yeah.
Is that 33 degrees?
No, it's usually thinner than that. It's normally
Yeah.
like
Crack out your secondary
Yeah.
school protractor. You'll be fine.
I think it'll either be Tia
Yeah.
and Eve
Yeah,
or
we'll stick with
Eve
that,
and Dayak.
not Dayak.
Yeah.
And then it's going to use its last 5 feet of movement to go there. Cool. That's its go.
Is it still 30 feet in the air?
It is.
Cool.
Here, you're up. Eve is on deck.
This is I'd like to go here and use protection once again for 10 temporary hit points.
Who's that going to?
For Eve and Lavender. Or no, that's Temple, right? Yeah.
How many temporary hit points?
No.
Sorry, I couldn't hear.
That's not Temple.
10.
That's the date.
Dayak.
For 10 if it has already run out the 11 from before.
Cool.
Then move towards there and then use my action. Um, I will use Ray of Frost on the dragon.
Ray of Frost, did you say?
Yep.
Cool. Go for it.
Hmm. Okay,
That's a miss.
that's it.
Anything else?
Can't do anything else.
Eve's up. Meridian's on deck.
Eve will move back. Is that like things she can step on there? Like little tiny bit of raised rock or something?
Yeah, just about.
Sure. And then we'll try the bow again, but just before we'll Hoard break her because she dropped her concentration on that hit.
Cool.
And then we will go for the attack.
Please, dog.
So boom, plus 11 or 12, is it?
12 at the minute, yeah.
So 23.
23 hits.
Hey, let me just check the damage on this. Is 1d8 plus 5 piercing. So first one will do 9. And then attack again
Sure.
for exactly the same. And then the 1d8 5 13 on that hit.
Oh. You don't get another one with Hoard Breaker because that's only on a different creature.
Yes. That's fine. Yeah, I think that's all she can really do. So
Awesome. Make cool. Awesome. Meridia's up. Lavender's on deck.
Yes. So it's 30 feet up from me, right?
Yep.
Okay, amazing. Meridia is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and drop over here. And as she's running back, she's going to turn around and backpedal as her eyes begin to go that blinky, that inky blackness again. And she says in Draconic to it, "Come now. Don't be rude. Sleep now in the fire." And she's going to try and use Hypnotic Pattern on it. Can it make a Wisdom saving throw, please, Matt?
That's a cool spell.
As
Don't
all
you-
around it, these hypnotic glows, and just because of what she's used to doing, you would see butterflies begin to start like going in and out and around it and around it and around its head and like everywhere.
Okay. That is a 14.
That fucking fails.
So it's going to use a legendary resistance
Bastard. That's one though, folks. That's one.
to choose to.
We don't know how many it has.
Can I counterspell the legendary resistance?
Doesn't work like that.
Yeah, sweet. She is then gonna watch it take its effect and be like, yeah, and then watch the dragon force it off and be like, motherfucker. And then that's her turn.
Worth it.
Yeah, worth it.
Cool. Lavender's up. Thog's on deck.
Lavender is going to grab the broom, and get on the broom and fly 50 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40, 50 over here. And as she is going past it, she is going to pew 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 it with Eldritch Blasts.
Okay. So she's same level on the ground. Just hovering.
She's going to go like 5 feet up into the air and
Okay.
begin to make an ascent. So
Just bear in mind, vertical is still counted in your movement speed. So
yeah. Okay, in that case, then she'll go back 2 and she'll go 10 feet into the air.
cool.
And then her attack modifier is. First one is an 18.
That's a miss.
Second one is a 26.
That's a hit.
Next one is 987, 27.
That's a hit.
Amazing. So 2 hits. D10. 2 and 7 points of force damage in total.
Oh. Awesome.
Yep, that's her.
Striking its chest, buckling a few scales, but this thing still doesn't look really hurt at all.
That's her done.
Thog's up.
Okay.
Dake's on deck.
Okay. The dog is going to reach up a hand and just click her fingers and cast fairy fire on the dragon.
Ooh.
Okay.
Now
What
we're
save is
tough.
that?
Deck save, please.
Ooh, that
There's
was
a lot of deck save.
9.
Okay, that means each object is outlined in violet light because it's my choice.
Yeah,
Any creature in the area with the spell is covered.
it's
It is
gonna
now.
turn a legendary.
Oh, that's such a pity. Oh
I know.
no. Oh no.
It's
Oh,
a
Lewis
shadow
doesn't
dragon.
care.
It's not gonna let you light it up though. So
That's what
yeah,
you think. I've got spell slots, baby. Let's go. But
yeah.
that's fine. That is totally fine. Worth the burning. Lewis and Thog are happy about that. Yeah. And then Thog is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Over there. Yep. Cool.
Cool. Deck's up. Teffel's on deck.
Far away again.
I didn't hear that.
No, it's good.
Dick.
Sorry, I was reading. He will do pretty much the same thing again, but he's going to cast it. He can't run towards it, can he? Fuck. He's going to move up one and lightning bolt it again.
Awesome. Go for it.
So I need a deck save again, please.
That is a dirty 20.
Well, he hasn't got his spell DC written on here, but I assume that one succeeds.
Cool.
So half damage. So you don't just roll 4d6.
No, roll the total and then just half it.
Okay. So yeah, 13.
Cool. His spell save DC should be should be 16. Spell attack
16.
bonus, it should be 8.
What's it based off for him?
Intelligence.
And if I just change it to intelligence. 16 and 16, did you say?
It should be 16 and 8.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Awesome. Cool. Your lightning strikes it again. That one caused a little bit of a wound on the side. More of a little scratch burn, but it's hurt a little bit.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. And Dake will end his turn by rolling because he's still frightened. And he is still frightened.
Teffel's up. Dragon's next.
Alright, I take a big, deep breath in, a deep breath out, and keep running. I want to run so that I'm like directly underneath it if it's still about 30 feet in the air. Is that true?
It is still in the air. Can you get all that way with your movement speed?
I can go 70 feet if I dash.
Damn, nice. In that case, yes, it is now 30 feet above where you are.
Alright, I'll take... I can't attack, but I will take out my, axe and get ready to do something if it tries to attack. But I can't
Okay.
do anything else.
Cool. Dragons go. Good to know. It's gonna go 5, 10, 15 and drop 30 feet to land right next to you, Teffel. And with its bite and claws, it's gonna start slashing at you.
I would like to use my reaction,
Yes.
and invoke Blood Curse of the Eyeless, which I'm immediately going to amplify. So basically, any creature within 30 feet of me, if it makes an attack, I use my reaction to subtract 1d8 from its attack roll.
Okay. So it's only the first attack.
But I'm amplifying it, so it will. I apply this curse to all the creature's attacks until the end of its turn, and I roll separately for each attack.
Go,
Nice.
So
Teffel, go,
I take, well, if this fucking works. So I take 7 necrotic first. Okay, so it basically you roll, but before you determine if it hits or not, I roll a d8 to subtract from that roll. If that, unless you want to roll it.
Okay.
Also, just so we're clear on this, Thog is going to use her reaction to make sure the first attack has disadvantage because she's going to use Warding Flare, her first leveled light domain cleric feature.
Nice. Okay.
Cute.
Flash of light goes off. The first claw
Ooh.
comes down at disadvantage. That is wow, 2 10s. So that is a 24 to hit. Minus whatever you minus. Go ahead and do a minus.
Oh. -6.
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Of course it fucking does after all that.
I've succeeded, but failed.
I tried for you, Teffel. I tried.
Cool. It is going to do a cool. It's going to do a second claw attack. That's another 24 to hit, minus whatever you want to minus. It's 23 to hit.
That still hits.
And then it's going to bring down its massive jaw and try and rip into your shoulder that's holding your shield. For a 31 to hit.
Oh
what the
my
fuck is
fucking
going on?
God.
What the hell, man?
Well, now it's 29. 28. Well, yeah, all those still fucking hit me.
Damn it, I tried.
I thought I
I
was
tried.
so cool.
So
Alright.
all
Yeah,
three
well,
of these hit then.
fantastic.
For 43, a mixture of piercing and slashing damage. And as the jaw clamps down onto that arm, it's going to do an additional 10 points of fire damage as it just singes with its hot teeth.
Well, at least I'm resistant to that part. Will that hurt? So 48 damage?
43 plus 10. So,
But I reduce the 10 to 5.
oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Awesome.
Oh my god.
So that's 45. It's then going to go back up 20 feet. 65. 75. 85. 75, 80. Cool. I hope my math makes sense on where it's just travelled. 45. 65. 65. 70, 75, 80. Cool, that makes more sense. You've used your reaction, so I'm assuming there's no attack of opportunity there. Your reaction, even?
Correct.
And then it is Tia's go. Eve's on deck.
Oh, that's not going well. Get down there, you big lizard. And I would like to cast. Where is it? Vortex Warp on the dragon. Can it make Constitution saving throw?
I do not even know what that is.
I
Con
magically twist the space around another creature I can see within range, and target must succeed a Constitution saving throw, or target will be teleported to an unoccupied space of my choice within range.
Nice. That is a 28.
Balls.
I
I
rolled
tried.
pretty well. Anything else?
Yep, I will scream and run.
Like the GIF.
I will run here, use bonus action, give Tip a little more. Oh, then run up.
7 temporary hit points for Teffel. If that's everything, Tia, it eaves up. Meridia's
Yep.
on deck.
I will use my bow.
24 hits.
Did it not do the damage? No. Okay. So for 15 piercing,
Nice.
and then again
19 just hits.
Ooh.
It tries to dodge out of the way, but you strike its wings still.
Yeah, I don't think she's got any. Well, that's her actions and everything, isn't it? So, no bonus action spells. Cure wounds, bonus action. It's not, is it?
No, it's an action.
Healing word is a bonus action though.
Yeah, she doesn't have healing word. Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Meridia up.
Oh,
Lavender's
okay.
on deck.
Meridia is gonna fucking bound across the battlefield at Teffel. 15, 20, 25, 30. As my action, Teffel, you are going to feel a hand come across to the side of your face as I'm going to dump 30 points of lay on hands back in you to heal you back up again.
Oh,
And then as her eyes continue to darken again, she's going to take that hand and move it above your head and pull it back into spellcasting. And I'm going to quicken spell hypnotic pattern again. And I'm going to say to it in Draconic again, like, no, back to the lights. And you know that kind of effect when sunlight hits a stained glass window and it projects all those colors through. It's going to be like that is the effect this time.
Nice. I've also just remembered that Teffel technically has light cast on them. So I'm just going to modify that. What is the saving throw that
It's a
I'm meant to be doing?
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Bloody hell, my dice wouldn't stop rolling then. That is a 15.
That fails, Matthew.
No, hypnotic pattern is bad, so it's gonna burn a legendary resistance.
That's 3, folks. We've gotten through 3 of them. Okay. That was all of my movement. That was my bonus action. That was my action. Okay, that's me done.
Cool.
Lavender. Yeah, Lavender is 10 feet in the ground. She's going to go up another 10 feet, so she's 20 feet. And then she's going to go 30, 40, and then 50 over to here. And she is going to pew, pew, pew with Eldritch Blast again.
Cool, go for it.
9. 21 for the first one.
Yep.
25 for the second one.
Yep.
And a nat 1 on the last one.
That's a miss.
So That's going to be 6 and 8. That's going to be 14 points of force damage against it, Matt.
Awesome. The
Just
two
use now.
bolts strike it in the chest as it
Mhm.
raises up from Teffel. You hear a "Ugh, that one's stung," and its eyes seem to focus towards the back of this large room.
Oh no.
Not again.
Anything else?
Although I'm not a rogue, can I bonus action dash on the yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done.
Cool. No, the flight speed of the broom is constant.
Yeah.
Thog is up. Daix on deck. Can I have a volunteer to take over Daix?
I'm running 2. I'll run 3 if you want, if no one else
I'll
wants
do
to.
it.
But you
Awesome.
Right then. You know, it's so nice she does it twice. Thog is going to cast Fairy Fire on the dragon again.
Okay, this is a deck save, right?
Yep.
Cool. I've got no legendary resistances left, so just to keep you in suspense, I'm going to start rolling in in roll 20. Cool. 16.
Yeah, that succeeds.
Oh, come closer.
Whatever you say to Thog will move closer and her turn.
Cool. Daix up, Teffel's on deck. I will give you control of the sheet.
I
Um,
literally have no idea how to play artificers, but I think Jack was having him just blasting lightning, wasn't
yes.
he?
Okay, you have
So
control of the token and the character sheet.
cool.
if you're unfamiliar with them and you're not comfortable, I've done a couple of artificers. I can go for it if you want, but
Don't worry, I can have it as well. So,
cool.
Or at least like help with what to do. I mean, why
Mhm.
change a good thing if the lightning
Yeah.
is working? I don't know what other ability might be good, but shall we just keep doing the lightning?
Got one third level spell slot left on day.
Okay.
they do have a
Yeah.
pattern.
Yeah.
He does?
Yep.
Not on the sheet.
Not on the sheet, but they do have one.
What's this? The hypnotic pattern.
Yeah.
Just bear in mind you guys have leveled up, so if it's not on the sheet, you might have swapped it out.
No, that's automatically in there.
Oh, okay.
It's a part of armor spell. You always have set of spell prepared, and that's hypnotic pattern is part of it.
All right.
You might
Join
not
me.
know that.
Join me in mesmerize, bitch.
Should we?
Do it.
All right, fuck it. Hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
Let's see what I have to do. I'm guessing that when Dayak casts it, it doesn't look like a stained glass window like when Meridia casts it. It's more like kind of steampunk and
Nice.
flashes of different colors with like kind of cogs turning and stuff. And yeah, he must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. You're just doing it like centered on the dragon so no one else is affected, yeah?
Certainly.
Cool. Wisdom. What's the wisdom? Cool. 22.
Yeah, that's a save.
Excellent.
That still looks cool.
It does. You're putting on a show as this dragon tries to kill you all.
Who puts the disco light on?
I'm gonna move him back just a little bit. Maybe just like over here.
You do have your bonus action to command the homunculus to move as well, if you need to. If not, I'm just keeping it attached to Dake's shoulder.
I don't really know what it does. Like I said,
Yeah, you can do like touch spells and shit through it, so you can cast Cure Wounds.
I
through
could
it,
do
stuff
Cure
like that.
Wounds.
Yeah.
Anyone looking bad?
No one's here to advocate for Eve anymore, so I need to take control of Eve, but I'm pretty sure Eve got hit pretty hard.
Tuffle is still pretty hurt, but fine. I'll move it on to Eve and do Cure Wounds then.
Cool.
Which is 10 healing to Eve.
Awesome. Just give me 1 sec, Jack's put the wrong person getting hurt. Ten to Eve. Cool. So it's minus that. Then plus that. Okay, cool. Just so you know, Eve does need someone to control them. They're currently on 23 hit points now.
23.
23.
Oh my god.
Tefla, you're up.
Tuffle will charge underneath. Is it still in the air or did it come down completely?
It came down completely and then went back up. It's currently 20 feet above you.
Alright, so I'll go here. And I won't be able to reach it, but I will try a little mind sliver.
Ooh, okay.
Can it make an intelligence saving throw?
Yes, it can. That's a 9.
Oh, thank fuck for that. My cantrips are more powerful than my level 3. So it will take 3d6 psychic damage, and it subtracts a d4 from its next saving throw.
Lovely.
Ten psychic
Excellent.
damage and a minus d4.
It grunts again in pain. Clearly now showing signs that you guys have hurt it. Anything else?
Nope. I ready my charged axe again,
Cool.
just in case.
Start of its turn. It's gonna go 10, 15, 20, 20, 30, 40.
And I take an attack of opportunity.
40. It's not if it's not in your attack range, it's
Oh
not
yeah,
leaving your
that's
attack
true.
range. So it's gonna fly down here, it's gonna dash, and it's gonna plonk itself back behind here. So you guys know where it is. It's fled behind that rock, but it is currently out of sight. Here, you'll go. Eve is on deck for whoever wants to take control. Here, you are muted. I see you moving, but no speaking.
I go next to Thog and cast Fly.
Ooh.
Sweet Mama Jama.
Your flying speed will be 60 feet for the next 10 minutes.
Oh dear, keep talking dirty to me.
And then, since we are close, I will recast Protector in case anyone is hurt. Or, well, 7 if anyone hurt. And that is it.
Okay.
That is it for now.
You've just caused one of those little DM spikes you get in your chest of, wait, what? Ah. Interesting. Who wants to take control of Eve?
I can't, I'm mobile today, so.
Sure.
Cool. You have control of the token, and now as well of the character sheet.
Okay. Now, first of all, he will tell us exactly where that dragon is because of Hunter's Mark.
I think she lost concentration on it unless you recast it. Did you
Yeah, she lost
recast it?
concentration.
Because you said that they lost concentration on the hit, so they recast it.
Cool. In that case, the dragon is exactly behind that rock. Sorry, I'll ping it for you.
That's,
Right there.
and then I will use a healing ability on herself, and then yeah, that would be for now.
Cool. Meridia, you're up. Lavender's on
Okay.
deck.
So she's pointed out that it's directly back over this rock, right?
Yep.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then down will be 30, right? So it's 30 there or it's 30 there?
They don't count the on this bit. Don't count the distance as like if you're just dropping down to the level. It's still you just moving 5 feet in a square.
Okay, cool. So there. And then for my action, Matthew.
Fuck off.
For my action, Matthew, I am going to cast Hypnotic Pattern in a 30-foot cube on this fucking rock.
30-foot cube within range.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
Wisdom, motherfucker. Level 4. Let's go. Roll your fucking wisdom save.
I guess you wouldn't be able to cast it behind the rock, but so long as you can cast it on the point above where you know it is. Yeah.
So long as I can see the top of the cube and then just go like 25 feet down.
Yeah.
If you get to abuse 3D space, so do we.
Yeah.
Mr. 30 feet in the air.
Ah!
Stained glass window raining down in a 30-foot cube as the Ricky black eyes go. I said, look at the lights.
You don't know for sure instantly whether it succeeded or failed, but you hear like the dragon moving, and then as the spell takes effect, you hear a shuffle and then silence.
Amazing.
As it is hypnotized.
If it was in the air, it becomes incapacitated in a speed of 0. So does it fall if it was in the air?
If it was in the air, yes.
Cool.
Probably.
But there's no like
if it's in
silence.
That's a good point, actually. I will Google that because because the speed 0, no. Incapacitated, maybe.
Mhm.
If a creature has a speed of 0 when they're in the air, then they do actually fall unless they have a way to hover. So if they're incapacitated, they fall. That's why grappling something in the air is so good.
Fair enough. In that case, yes, it would fall if it was in the air.
Amazing. Meridia will whip her head round and go, I think it worked that time. I think we can get to it.
How long have we got, Meridia?
Meridia will be, you've got 1 minute.
Then come here. And then on Thog's, if that's the end of your turn, if you don't want to move any closer to Thog.
That's the end of my turn. I've got nothing else.
Okay. Then Thog is going to engage a little bit of. If we've got 1 minute, Thog is going to engage in what we'd like to call a bit of. How should I put this? Creative healing. Thog is going to. For her first turn, where is Eve? Just ping on the map because the tokens are a bit dodgy on mobile. Oh, perfect. Eve's in range. Right. In that case, then Eve is Thog is going to upcast. But this is in terms of efficiency, by the way. Thog is going to upcast life transference at 4th level. And that hasn't rolled it properly. There's an additional D8 to add on to that. So 3. So that means 18. So that means Eve gets to recover a total of 36 hit points all in one go as Thog takes 18 unavoidable necrotic damage.
Okay, cool. Is that all in one turn? Yeah.
That's all in one turn. And then
Nice.
Thog is going to say, if you don't mind spending half a minute, my aura of vitality will be able to recover a significant amount of hit points in that time.
Just
And
to
then
clarify, what did you say the number was?
So the total's 18, but because it's double the amount, it's 36 points of healing Eve gets back.
Cool.
Because Thog has the toughness feat. Let's go.
Cool. We're gonna stay in initiative order, just for ease. Just try and
Absolutely.
whiz through it. What would Lavender be doing on that turn after Meridia?
Lavender would probably dash 100 feet to try and make sure that it was actually out, or at least like scout up, because she could see it coming before anything. So she's going to dash to that point there. Keep my fucking eye on it. Thank you.
Nice.
I don't see any token of any dragon, so yeah, and then she will aha, yes, she sees it. No, she doesn't, because she's fucking blind. This was stupid. She's got 100 feet in the darkness and can't see the fucking
Ah! I see the darkness.
Yeah, fuck it. She's just gonna she'll just be there, and then she'll be above this like rocky prop thing in case
Quick
anything.
fire. We've got a minute to get through it.
Yeah, let's go.
So that was Dog's turn. Dayak, Teffel.
Dick will. I don't fucking know. Run up a little bit, but he will cast Cure Wounds again on Eve.
Cool.
Oh, another 10. And he'll leave the homunculus on her, but he'll come forward just a little bit.
Cool.
Tuffle is running, and can get down here. And that's it.
Do you want me to bring it closer?
Bring what closer?
Big ass dragon.
I don't know how to answer that question.
Volunteer, what are you doing?
I look at dog. If there's a quick response, if not, okay.
Well, yeah, like it's just you look at Thog. Yes, that's good. I can almost see where this is going. But you're gonna have to voice it so everyone else on chat can suffer through the bullshit we're about to cause.
Okay.
But Thog's down for anything Tier's down for.
I'm just trying to get a line of sight if I can.
Just
see.
bear in mind you're still in initiative order. I need to track how far everyone can actually get in this amount of time with what else they're trying to do. So
Okay, I'll
keep to
get
your
there.
actual speed for where you can go per turn.
Yep. I'm just trying to see if I can see the dragon.
From
Assume.
there, probably not. Given
Okay.
the angle. Nope, you would not be able to.
Okay, that's cool. That's better.
Awesome. Eve? What would Eve do?
Ah, shit.
I'm pretty sure Eve would try and get as close as possible on Hunter's Mark. Just for the sake of efficiency. I mean, she knows what she's about.
And then do under quick healing. I cannot see any of Eve's character sheet, but I believe she does have something.
I don't think she has any bonus action healing.
Doesn't matter.
She is back up to 69 out of 78.
Nice.
Meridia, you're up. Then Lavender.
Meridia is just going to dash to there for 60 feet. And then Lavender, now that Tefel and this light source has moved, and she can kind of see, she is going to go and go 100 feet to there. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And move to there for 50. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 50 there. But
Cool.
again, she's in the dark, so she
Yeah.
can't see shit right now. That's it.
Awesome. Thug?
Okay. Thog is going to use her last highest level spell slot in order to cast Aura of Vitality. That means that, and that's an action. And then, until the spell ends within a 30-foot radius, the aura moves with you, centers on you. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including myself, to regain 1d6 hit points, which Thog will then immediately use. Walk, fly forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because fly speed 60. To then use 2d6 to heal dear sweet son. There you go. Have 8 hit points back, please, turn.
Oh, thank you.
And that's Dog's turn.
Cool. Dayak and Tefel.
For Dick, he will also come down. What's his movement? 30. Yeah, so he'll jump down 5, 10, 15, 20. Zoop. And ready lightning bolt if he sees the dragon. Or when he sees the dragon, he will release
He
lightning.
doesn't have any more level 3 spell
Oh.
slots.
Oh, was the hypnotic pattern
Yeah.
level 3? Okay, that's alright. In that case, he'll use his action to take the dodge action. Why not?
Cool.
And Tefel is going to follow Meridia, but surpass her a little to go around this rock. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And dash 5, 10, 15, 30, 35. Eyes and ears on high alert to see if they can see anything.
They can see the dragon hypnotized, and now the light source is moving
Oh.
around. Lavender can also just about see this dragon.
Fucking
Over here. But they don't have any bonus actions that they can do. How far is it from me? Alright. Yep, that's it.
Tia, you're up. Eve's on deck.
Can Meridia make use her reaction to respond to Tefel as she shouts?
Yeah, just give me a second. Tia, as you move that way, you step onto this space and then get pushed backwards. As you go to run past this green shard, you collide with something that you didn't see, and illuminating all around this stone circle and up into a blue dome. A giant ring of runes appears, pushing you back, creating a solid barrier between you and it. Carry on with your movement, Tia, but you will not be able to step onto or across that blue ring of runes as currently is. Liam, Meridia will have to wait for her turn.
That's cool.
Dang it! Can I see through the runes?
You can see through them, yes. It is a very translucent barrier.
Would I have a line of sight into the dragon now?
Probably not, just because of the outcropping of rock that's there. You'd probably be able. Yeah, I'd say yes, but it would be in 3/4 cover from where you are.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. That's fine.
Cool.
I'm going to cast another Vortex Warp. Can you
Okay.
make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yes. What does incapacitated mean? You automatically fail. Uh,
Strength and dex saves.
So it still should be able to
Yeah.
have Constitution save, I think.
Can't take actions or reactions. Yeah, still cool. Con save is a 27.
Okay, yep, I'll abandon that. Yep, that's cool.
Awesome. Anything
That's
else?
okay.
Anything for Eve?
Eve will just move forward to the location. Yep, over there.
Cool. Meridia.
Okay, amazing. As Eve runs towards me after doing that, Meridia will yell as loudly as she can so that everybody can hear. Don't hurt it yet or do anything against it to attack it, it'll stop the spell. Wait until we all get around it and have a plan of how we're going to take it out in one go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. 55 can get me there.
Bear in mind, there's a 15-foot thing right here.
Yeah, but this is 5 foot up, right?
Yes.
And then I
so
can
you're
walk
going
around.
there.
So
Yeah.
that'll take me 60 feet with the 5
Cool.
feet spare to get all the way around there.
Cool.
Cool. With a dash. And then, yeah, that's going to be Meridia. And then Lavender will go 100 feet. No, that's stupid. Lavender will go over here for 100 feet to there. And then, was it there? Was it? Amazing,
Yeah.
Thank you. And then she will chill.
Okay. Thug?
Okay, so Thog is going to create. So creatively, who still needs healing? So we're clear on this. Because no Tia was smacked up.
Yeah, slightly, but it's okay.
Okay, so
I'm
in that case then.
down 20 hit points, but I'm okay.
Okay, so 5, 10. Go back. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and Thog's gonna dump another 2d6 healing into Tia. Then go 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And Thog is then going to end her turn, and she's going to say to the group, as soon as we're ready to go, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on it again while it can't move.
That's a fucking
So-
great plan.
Thank you. I'm especially proud of it.
Derek and Teffel?
Derek still can't see it, so he's going to move 60 feet forward. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and try to come around the side. Teffel's gonna get into position. Yeah. Over here to be in flanking position and raises their axe for when we say go.
You had enough movement to walk around it, right?
I had to use my action to dash.
Cool. Tia and Eve?
Gotta go. 30, 60. And I will use Collector as bonus action just because I can, and that will be my turn, and then I'll have the take position as well. Actually, we just. Yep, that's both of turns.
Cool. Meridia and Lavender.
Sorry, I was snacking. Meridia will get her sword at the ready and wait with Teffel while we surround this thing and shout out, let's all go at the same time and just hit it all in one blast. We've got about 30 seconds, so you all need to hurry up and get around this thing, and we need to coordinate an attack and just down it in one go. And that I'm just gonna spend my turn. I'm gonna hold my action, and no, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to right, group question: Bane or Hunter's Mark? What would be better for it?
Bane.
Bane.
Are we going to do
Bane,
stuff with
definitely.
saving throws? Yeah, cool. All right, I will cast Bane on it then.
Worst case scenario doesn't work, and you've got a few more tries.
Yeah, true. Charisma saving throw, please, Matt.
1d20 plus.
That's
14.
a fail. Baned, baby.
Okay. Who's cast that? Sorry,
Yes.
Meridia. Awesome. As you cast Bane, the creature begins to stirper from its hypnotic pattern.
But it didn't on the other saving throw against Eve.
Bane is also concentration.
Oh, shit. I did not read that.
All systems go.
Well, it's fucking go time now, boys.
You had one job, Liam.
All right. It's fine. It's
a
fine.
sign of respect that I'm not letting you take that back because
Yeah,
you
it's
guys are
fine.
too good at this game.
No, we're not.
It's Bane.
Alright, died once.
Anything else, Meridia?
No. That's me done.
Cool. At the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action. It's going to flap its wings and shake off this stunned, incapacitated feeling from the hypnotic pattern. It's going to wing attack. So, and I have Tefl and Meridia. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Sure thing.
Would Tefl be able to use his prepared action, considering that Tefl was waiting to jump it when he woke up?
No, simply because Tefl used their action to get to where they are on the last turn.
Oh, fair.
I was mostly just waiting for the next round when someone said go to attack. I wasn't holding an action.
Oh, sorry, I misread.
But I wish I had been.
Dex save.
Oh, well, that just puts a cherry on fucking top.
No.
I just got up here.
Nat 1. What's Meridia?
15.
Cool. Both of you fail. Both of you suffer 9 points of bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone. Then it's Lavender's turn.
Right. Well, I'm sure that Lavender would do the exact same thing as Frankie would do if she was here and shout explicit deleters at me for fucking up that badly. So what Lavender is then going to do is she is going to do Mind Sliver on it.
Cool.
Can it please make a oh shit, wait, hang on. Meridian needs to make a constitution saving throw for it. Rolls a natural 19, maintains concentration. Can it please make a intelligence saving throw, please?
Yes.
With hang on a minute, I need to Bane. Oh, that was a 6 anyway. Sweet. Bane happens. That turns it into a 4. It fails. It takes 1d6 psychic damage, and then it's double baned for its next saving throw, so it takes an extra bane on top. Oh, 6 points of psychic damage.
Cool. So it's minus 2d4 on the next save.
Minus 2d4 on the next save that it makes.
How much psychic damage did it take? Sorry.
6 points of psychic damage.
Awesome sauce.
Isn't it
is
higher
Oh wait, no, it's higher. It's
level?
higher.
It's 3d6
Oh
at level
shit!
Roll
whatever.
another 2.
Sweet, that's 11 in total. Fuck me, that's 16 points of psychic damage in total.
Nice. That hurt. Thog, you're up. Daix on deck. As you're running down, healing, and coming to support your teammates, coming to ambush this dragon, you suddenly just hear a shit. And the dragon
Yeah.
start making banging noises and slamming its wings.
Good thing I'm flying then.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Clearly,
I'm not used to my legendary actions. I forgot I have them again. It's going to use legendary action before your turn, just to
Okay.
round up the ones it's got.
Okay.
It's going to make a tail attack against the one.
Can I use my reaction?
Sure.
Blood Curse of the Eyeless.
Awesome.
So after you roll, but before you determine if it hits.
Awesome. Tail is a cool. It's an advantage actually, because you two are prone. So yeah, 33 to hit on Meridia. Oh, it's
Okay.
Minus 3.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I've got 2 banes. I've got 2
But I'll
banes.
amplify, so if it does any more, it'll take a d8 to those.
Right. So it's minus 2 again. So that puts it to 28.
Is this on attack rolls as well? I think. Isn't the
No,
minus
Bane is. Bane is.
right? Okay. Yeah,
Bane's
cool.
attack roll. So that puts it to 28.
Awesome.
Can shield make it work? What's my AC? Nah, fuck no. Okay. What else have I got? Yeah, nah, I think that's it. I think it hits me.
Cool. 15 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams its tail into you. Continue, Thog. Apologies.
it's so good in the hood. My final words. I blame Liam. But no, it's fine. Thog's going to do fairy fire. 1 dex save, please, Matthew.
You can't currently see it.
Oh no. In that case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You can see it.
Fairy fire.
Dex save. Why am I still rolling? I want to do this in roll 20.
Because click clack math rock is good.
That's 25.
Okay. Okay, and then I shall use.
Was that saving throw?
Yeah.
That was. It's minus a d4.
Double Bane. Mind Sliver works on this one. Okay, so the first one's a 3. Second one's a 2, so 20 in total.
It's still too much. That's fine. Thorg is then going to use her bonus action to give Teppel 2d6. Because life is good. There you go, Teppel have 9 hit points back. And
Thank you
yeah,
kindly.
and then Thorg's going to use the remainder of her fly to go, and then there, and then 5 feet down, so she's actually out of sight. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I'm going prone in front of all those twig blights again.
Teffel, you're up. Dake's up. Teffel's on deck. Oh, but we're at 29. Screw it, we'll end there. because then we don't have to go through a whole initiative round. Is that all right with everyone, or
Okay.
would you prefer we finish this initiative round?
I mean, we could do one final round
If
people have time.
possible, could we do this round because I used my amplify, which
Oh,
will
just yeah, okay.
happen
Okay,
like this
speed
round.
Let's go, Dayak.
But all Dick's gonna do is run up and try to do, I don't fucking know. Magic missile.
Cool.
If you can see. So that is
Has he moved yet this turn?
no.
Cool.
5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20, 25. Could get there and maybe see.
Or we could just go straight
Yeah.
down.
Just about.
So 3 D4. So 11 force damage.
Nice. Teffel?
Teffel will get up from being prone and go in with their axe at advantage. Is that right?
Flanking? Question mark?
I mean, I'm technically flanking.
Yeah. I don't want to give it to you, but technically, even though you're prone,
it's
you are
very focused
flanking.
on me as well at this moment in time.
Yeah.
$21.
21 hits.
Fucking yes,
Yes.
Teffel.
I think that's the first time I've hit with my axe in eons. Okay. So a D12 plus 4, 7 slashing damage plus a D8 necrotic. So that's 15 damage.
Cool.
And second attack. 19 or hey, now we're talking 26.
26 hits.
Six slashing and 5 necrotic, so that's 11.
Nice. As you're slashing away at it, you're definitely hurting it. This thing's looking hurt, but you're not quite doing as much damage as some of that attack as you think you are. But it is hurting it.
That's all right. I will use my bonus action to do Blood Curse of Binding. Is it a large creature?
It is a huge creature.
Okay, then I will amplify. And it needs to make a strength saving throw.
I really hope
I've
this
got Bane at the
succeeds.
ready.
Strength save. Okay.
Bane is a 3. I've just rolled it.
21.
Yeah, that's a success as these like black tendrils attempt to bind it down to the ground. But it resists.
It resists, shakes them off. Some of them get absorbed into it as it kind of latches onto the shadow and takes it with it.
Ooh, cool.
It begins flapping its wings, and before it goes anywhere, it is going to look down at you, Meridia, and just say, hypnotize this. And can I have a deck save from Meridia and Eve?
Sure thing, buddy. That's a mighty
I
11.
do not have Eve's character sheet, so I cannot roll that.
You should do.
I cannot access it.
It says it's in your journal and you can edit it. That's weird.
Okay.
Okay. I can do it for you. Deck save. She got a natural
yeah,
20.
baby. Oh yeah.
Well, that still needs to be plus. Oh, darn. Okay.
What did you say you got, Liam?
11.
Yeah, that's a fail. So that is 62 points of necrotic damage for Meridia.
I'm going to guess
And-
that I can't roll enough high enough to get Bane
No.
to stick.
You can nat 20 it, so
Oh,
try, but
Fucking go. Oh!
I know
you
that noise.
didn't. You
I did.
didn't.
I did.
Tell me it's a nat
Oh.
20.
I really
You-
wish
you-
Frankie was here so that she could confirm that.
You're-
Like, because I'm being completely honest.
Your determination to hold on to that bane, to grip the mistake with all you have as your body is seared with this necrotic energy. 62 necrotic damage for Meridia and 31 necrotic damage for Eve.
I might eventually forgive Liam.
Is then gonna take off. It's gonna go straight up in the air.
I would like to make an attack of opportunity against it, please, Matthew.
That's completely fine. You go for it.
I
Does Tef will get one too?
If Tefel
No,
wants to use the reaction.
No, because I used it at the start of the round for my.
Damn.
have we figured out what
Eyeless
its AC is yet? Is it 21?
It's enough.
It's enough. I don't know whether to Great Weapon Master this or not. Then.
Don't you have to Great Weapon Master before you roll?
Yeah, that's why I'm deciding because I haven't rolled
Okay.
yet.
Come on, it's maybe speed round.
Yeah, go on. Fuck it. I'll minus. I've basically got +5 for this. 17 plus 5. That's a 23.
That hits.
Mate, no, wait. Is it +5 or is it +4? No, it's
still
+4.
hits.
+4. 2d6. What was 6? 7 plus 4 is 21. 21. Because I get +10.
21 what?
21 points of slashing damage.
Cool. Awesome. It is going to fly straight up 40 feet, and then it's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's going to hover above Dick. That's its go tier.
Okay, good. We have 15, 20. Ray of Frost. I don't have that over here.
Go for it.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Holy shit.
baby.
Okay.
It's just like when you use. It's like when you use Firebolt against Telesh. It's all go time now.
They
So the
don't
last
have int bonus, so that much.
freaking hell. Okay, very
But-
nice.
28 points of frost damage, and its movement speed reduced by 10.
Okay, good to know.
And-
I just say
Nice
that's
smite.
3 natural 20s in a row.
Can I smite attack of opportunities? Can I divine smite that?
You do it on attack rolls, yeah.
Oh,
Too late
okay.
now.
Yeah, could have asked. Fuck.
Eves
and
go.
then up. Oh, I'll just move
Don't
around.
give you.
Land. Yep. Here's protection. And then. Oh. Can you see from here?
40 feet in the air. She has a good
Cool.
line of sight.
30. 19. How many attacks does she have?
2.
Three.
1d8
Okay.
plus 7.
That's not 13 and 9, so 22 in total.
Cool.
And duck back to cover, and I have protection. Supposed to have them done before. Yep, that's both turns.
That arrow slams into it. It lets out and you see some black necrotic blood dripping from it. It's pretty damn hurt. Meridia, you're up. Lavender's on deck, and then we're ending.
Meridia is going to cast a 5th level fireball at it. Could it please make a dexterity saving throw, please, Matthew?
Meridia, you are in no line of sight on that. You are prone. There's a 15-foot cliff between the two of you.
Right. Stand up. 5, 10, 15. I can get to there.
Yeah, you can just about see that.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'll cast that off to the side. Blast
Fireball.
radius. Yeah. Fireball. Dexterity saving throw, please.
I'm still forgetting. 20 plus the dex. That 26. Oh, I got a natural 22. Woohoo!
Even with a bane, that's still going to pass. Okay, so it's going to take half damage. 10d6. 2, 7, 12, 13, 18, 22. Fuck me. 27. 33. 39. 44. Okay, it takes 42 half, so 21 points of fire damage.
Cool. As it detonates, it doesn't seem to take anywhere near as much damage as you want it to. But it is singed a bit.
Mm-hmm. And does it look kind of fucked up, yeah?
Yeah, it's starting to look kind of fucked up.
Okay.
Lavender's turn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me. Okay. I will. Lavender is going to. Does it look kind of fucked up, or does it look decently fucked up?
There's blood dripping from it. There's wounds in its wings now. Cuts across its undersection. Few arrows in it.
Okay. I think Lavender's going to try out her one bomb then. She is going to start pulling in the shadows from around her, look this thing dead in the face, as she, good point, as she goes 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, wait, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And she's going to look this thing in the face. Shadows are going to start swirling in around her, and she is going to cackle out that I've cheated death so many times that I've become it. And she is going to cast Finger of Death at this thing.
Ooh.
Can it make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Okay. This is what it's good at. Yeah. Oh. Help if I did a roll. 19.
Fuck me, Bane could actually work here. I need to get a 3 or
Do it and
more.
roll 20.
Okay.
Suspenseful.
Okay, I need to get a 3 or more.
Magic!
Yes! 78 plus 30 necrotic damage.
Okay.
I'm just going to
Roll
do the
up,
roll.
just roll that and roll 20 as
Yeah.
well.
5 and then 7. So 22 plus 30, that's 52.
52 necrotic.
52 necrotic, yeah.
Cool. Let me just do some mental maths. Cool. This necrotic wave slams into it. Some of it bounces off its hide, and some of it is absorbed into it again. Doesn't seem to heal it in any way, but the shadow, it's more the force of the impact that hurts it. It hurt it, but nowhere near as much as you were expecting it to.
Alright, good.
But it still looks pretty damn messed up. And with pretty damn messed up, we are going to leave it there for the evening.
Woo!
Well, well done, gang.
Very nicely done. The string of rolled 20s was insane.
Jesus.
That was
Strong recovery.
We will see
well
how
done,
this
gang.
goes next week.
Indeed. Indeedy doody.
Nice.
Thanks for staying an extra 15 minutes.
Later.
Let's go,
Ciao.
guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Adios.